Ako si Cherry, isang dancer at climate advocate.
Ako si Angela Mistranza, Women's Representative ng Anak Bayan UP Baguio, isang visual artist at climate activist.
Ako si Janelle Raganas, isang manunula at climate activist.
I think I started being an advocate when I was in junior high school. It started with when I realized how hot our country is. And from there, I've started seeing posts about climate change and the climate crisis, how our actions and the things that we do, the things that we use, our processes are the ones that aggravates climate change. Yes, sure, climate change may be a natural thing, but the problem, I guess, is that we accelerate it so much that our planet just can't handle it. And with that, I guess that inspired me, and those in the receiving end of the problem or of the issue that we've created are also us, the people, especially the future generations and the animals. So for the future generations, of course, they're not yet here, so they can't fight for what we leave them. You know, they can't fight for the planet. They can't fight for their home. So that's something that really pushed me. And another thing would be the animals. They don't really have the means or the voice to fight for, you know, their home or for their lives. The people around me do know about my decision in joining the movement, and I've received mixed reactions from them, but most are in support of it. And what I do kasi is I try to be an example, like lead by example. So I try to embody environmental consciousness in myself and in what I do every day. And I'd like to say that my friends, especially my friends, they've taken inspiration from it, or they've kept that in mind, that we should be environmentally conscious, as I've seen some of them making small changes. Like they bring their own tote bags to when they go and buy groceries, or they refuse plastic straw, or they opt to bring their own water bottle, and that just means a lot to me. You know, if we always go with what other people do, it's like I just don't like going with how other people does things, or like I don't really like to go with the flow. Yeah. And the way that I handle those kinds of situations are still, I would say, not good. Like I would say that the way that I respond is not good, because I really believe that all of us has to do everything that we can to make our environment better. And the way that I respond kasi is I'm like, okay, I accept, and I don't want to push them because I don't want them to do something that they don't like. So I just say, okay, and then I stay quiet. When in fact, I'd actually like to fight or like get my point across that. Even though it's just a really, really small thing, it's still something. No, compared to nothing, it's something. I think that the climate crisis is an issue of gender inequality because of how society was shaped. Like, it was shaped where masculine traits are placed above others, and as we can see in the those in position are usually men, but now there are a mix of a few women in there, but I don't think it's enough for that. It's harder for us to voice our thoughts. Like we have to put extra effort to get our point across, and for the other people to listen to what we are saying. And I think like it also goes two-way. Like it's not only for women. I think that some men have, like it's also hard for them to get their point across, especially if the issue is deemed or is seen as something feminine. So it's like people won't take them seriously because of those like stereotypes or prejudice. and place. The kind of Philippines that I would want to achieve would be one where there are less injustices, one where we are in harmony with our environment and with nature, and hopefully one where the people are heard, especially the minorities such as the indigenous groups. So how am I able to achieve this, or what am I doing to achieve this? Honestly, I don't think I'm doing anything significant as of the moment, because what I do is I first embody what I advocate for. Like I lead by example, and another thing that I do is I spread awareness and get more people and try to get more people to be involved in this movement. I also firstly educate myself by going to webinars or talking to the people in the movement.